Hello everybody, welcome to Wardy's Works. Today we've got a little video on something I bought off Amazon. It is a plasma cutter. So this is one of the ones that are paired by a compressor. We've got a 50 litre compressor, but I'll show you the plasma cutter. I'll show you it cutting. It's the first time I've ever used a plasma cutter, but I was fed up with grinding stuff, so I thought buy one of these, $169.99 from Amazon. Cut50 it's called. So we'll just swap you around and show you the plasma cutter itself. There it is. It's really small and really light. There's the front of it. So you've got a sort of earth cable comes around there into the front of it that you've got attached to your piece you're working on, and then you've got the line that comes all the way to the gun there with a trigger on it, which is there. That shoots the air out and goes for the electrical connection, and that'll get you cutting. On the back there you've got your inlet from your compressor, and you've got a regulator on there. Mine's got a bit of a leak. I've tried PTF in it, but this pipe's a piece of crap, I think, so I'm going to change that pipe. So yeah, that all comes in the box. You connect all that up, everything's with it to get it going. The instructions are absolutely terrible. Here's the instructions here. It tells you nothing about setup. It just tells you basically plug everything in, pull the trigger, and away you go. But obviously you've got knobs and things to twist. It should really tell you the sort of ampage and stuff to cut different thicknesses, but it doesn't, so it's just trial and error. So I'm going to cut this piece of steel here. I did have a go on the other side just to make sure everything was working. As you can see, I've cut through it there. It did trip that plug over there. Tried it in this one and it didn't trip the fuse, so got to make sure that it's going through a plug that's got a decent trip on there, decent ampage on it. So we're going to give this a go and see if we can cut it. The thing itself don't look too bad. It's in this, I mean, a cable tied trigger on there isn't the best, I wouldn't have thought. It does come with all them consumable bits there. So what we're going to do is, there's a button at the back here, switch it on, and there we've got it on 34. No idea if that's right, but it seems to be cutting this piece of steel. You can turn it up, the S, no idea. A is amps, don't know what the hell that is, but it works on 34 to cut through this. It might be a bit too strong. We're going to set the camera up and we're going to get cutting and show you what's happening. Right, so there's the piece we're going to be cutting. We've got the power on, we've got the air set up to 40, no idea if that's right, pure guess. Seems to be okay. When you pull the trigger, you hear the air coming out, you can see it blowing stuff there. When that comes out, it doesn't stop instantly, so it starts before the cut and stops after the cut, so you've got to make sure you move it away from the piece you're working on when you want to stop. We've got the goggles here, safety goggles, and they've got a bit of tint on them to keep your eyes protected from the UV and the blue light. You do need to go through this really because it's damn hot. Let me just find out. So a set of welding gauntlets there. I'm going to give this a go and see if we can put through it. So goggles on, and let's see what we've got. can see, I've never used a plasma cutter in my life, and it's cut through that quite easily. Not the neatest, obviously, never used one before, but it's cut through that superb. No issues at all, straight through. And that ain't the thin, really thin steel. I mean, it's not the thickest, obviously, it's a couple of mil, but it went through there on a low setting easily, so super happy with that. I'm going to use it and cut some bits off the car. It'd be much easier than grinding it out, so I'm going to give it a go and we'll do a video on that. So that's the one there. It's the cut50. It's off Amazon. It's 169 quid, and so far it's definitely worth a look. We're going to try it on some thicker stuff maybe later, but yeah, happy with it so far.